No one talks about the days leading up to the breakup. No one talks about the moments where you thought everything was fine before it all happened, before the barrier broke, the dam broke, and you found out whatever it is that you found out, or an argument broke out and it led to the breakup of two people. And for me, today, a year ago, would mark the beginning of the end for me. Um, Valentine's Day is approaching, and a year ago, I think to myself, I'm making the best dang Valentine's Day gift I could have ever made, only for my heart to be ripped out of me 2 weeks later, less than 2 weeks later. And thinking about it now, I don't know how to feel. Because as we get closer to Valentine's Day, I'm not sad that there's going to be couples around. I'm not sad that people are going out to celebrate. That is fine by me. It's the whole point of Valentine's Day, to be with your lover. I think of it as myself in my personal life that it would mark the beginning of the end for me, or mark the beginning of me starting to figure out and put together the pieces and finally figure out for myself that I'm being discarded, or that I'm going to be discarded. A year ago today, I am currently setting up this Valentine's Day gift that would blow her mind, blow her away. It was something I've been working on for over 2 years that we were together. Since the beginning, I found out this was her dream, and that was to go to Disneyland. And for 2 years, I've been working on paying off my debt and stuff that I had at the time in order to make that dream a reality for her. And the thing is, right now, thinking about it, where I am a year ago today, it's weird because I feel like I could still see myself a year ago today. I know where I am. I'm happy. I'm eager. I'm excited. And in my head, all I can think about a year ago today would be, this is the year where we would celebrate us. This is the year where everything would be perfect. Everything would go the way I wanted it to go. Everything that I've been working for since the very beginning is finally going to pay off this year, because this year it's all going to be about us and celebrating us. We've went through very bad traumatic experiences with her being in the hospital for days and weeks on end, for her even happening on her birthday, from losing stuff that we shouldn't have lost, from people to pets. And it's just weird now to think about it, because it would have been a great year last year, yet it became one of those years where everything was turned upside down. And now, a year later, past all of that experience, I look back at it now and I'm like, dang, I'm about to experience it one last time, but it's not going to be the same. It's not like I'm going to experience it in real time, but it's more so that I can envision it in my head that a year ago today, the dominoes would start to fall, the pieces would start to be lining up, and it's crazy to me to think about. And I think all of us do when we get to that 1 year post relationship or 1 year breakup anniversary, because like we celebrate anniversaries of relationships, we also know when the day happens, the day of our breakup a year later, and we experience it and we think to ourselves, man, a year ago today, I'm going to get my heart ripped out, or a year ago today, this is where it all finally started. And for me, it's this week. And even though I don't want to think about it, I don't want to try to think about it, my body is remembering for itself. And that's kind of an odd thing, because my mind and everything else is trying to be moving on, and I'm okay and I don't think about them. Yet my body still remembers. It still remembers that a year ago today, I am about to start feeling something I wish I shouldn't have felt, but yet I am grateful that I felt it, because it gave me a lot of character development that I really needed to go through. A year ago today, I would start having everything ready to the point that I'm excited, I'm eager, and I just sometimes I wish I could go back, but not in the way of like go back to refix it, to try to fix it, or to stop myself, because I know that going back right now would mean for me is just to hug that person that's about to go through hell right now, that version of me that is about to go through something I wish I never experienced. And it's like there's nothing I can do, because the story was already played. The whole thing is already over. And now again, I'm feeling the waves of all of this breakup, all of this hurt that I've felt, all of my emotions and feelings getting the best of me. And as of right now, I am feeling it one last time. And it's not as big as I thought it would be. It's subtle. It comes at moments where I don't even think it would happen. Yet my body is kind of like anxious. I'm anxious, yet I don't know why. And as I'm getting ready to sit here and I sat here, it finally hit me. It's because it's almost time for me to experience it, what I went through last year. A year ago today, the pieces started to line up. And I'm not the only one that has to think about this because it happens to all of us. When a year finally passes of the breakup and we get close to that breakup anniversary or whatever you want to call it, it's no doubt that you will think in your head, this is where I am a year ago today. If only I knew what would happen next. If only I knew what would come in the next day, in the next week, or by the end of the month. If only I knew.